Hello and welcome to the Toy Thor. The very first thing I'm going to do introducing this video is introduce you to Pebble. He's one of my fluffy creatures. The reason I'm introducing Pebble to you is because of the t-shirt I'm wearing, with which my wife says that the resemblance is quite uncanny, apparently, between this fluffy idiot and me holding it. And well, really? How rude. How rude. But actually, yeah, he's probably better looking, to be fair. So yeah, this is why I can't often carry her around wearing this t-shirt. Other people have likened me to Obelix carrying around Asterix's dog. So anyway, just thought I'd say that. Should we get on to some toy chat? So I've got some unboxing to do. It's just a couple. I've got a couple more coming later today. So there'll be another video of me doing some unboxing, probably wearing the same t-shirt. So I don't want you to think that all I do is wear the same stuff day after day, because I only do that 6 days of the week. I have a bath on a Sunday. So safety spectacles on, because I have a sharp object. So yeah, we've had a couple of deliveries, and these all form part of a little sort of recurring theme, mostly Action Man related. This is an astounding box, really, because I think this is one of those sort of box files, and someone's used it to send in the post, which is quite a clever idea, really. So I'm going to get on with it. Hope you're all well. Hope you've had a good week or a good few days. I hope the weather's been kind to you, because it hasn't been kind to us here in Northern Ireland. It's been blowing a gale, so we've had all kinds of rough seas. You may have seen from some of my short videos that we've gone from having beautiful blue skies and people swimming in the sea to sort of 10-foot waves and some of the beach disappearing. So it's been quite bizarre, really. So this is the start of my recurring theme going on with some Action Man stuff. It's probably not too exciting to most of you, but you can see where we're at. Why am I buying vehicles? Well, I'm buying vehicles. Hold on, sorry. Got that flying around in there. One very broken gun, bless it. But things like that interest me, because you never know, there might come a day I'll find one of these guns with the broken handle and I can put a barrel on it or something like that, but that is pretty smashed up. I'll just put that out of the way up there. Buying vehicles because I recently renovated a couple of my vehicles, and I'm in the middle of doing a renovation project on a motorcycle sidecar, a Cherokee one, which I will be showing you. I'm just piecing it all together as I do it. It's going to be like not a stop motion, but you know, bits and bobs all the way through the video of what I've done and how I've done it. And my plan is to customize a few of these vehicles, mainly because, not because I'm any good at it, don't get me wrong, I'm no modeler, I'm certainly no painter, but I do find it very, very, very therapeutic. I'm able to sit outside in the garage at my workbench and take them apart, clean them up, paint them, and then customize them and add things to them, or just paint in the details so everything looks a bit real and make them look a bit battle worn and a bit weathered. So if you catch one of my shorts about my armored car, you'll see what I mean about that. I can probably show it to you because it's on the other side of the room, but I'll see how we get on with time. So that's the first one, and I picked this one because It's a Cherylee, and the Cherylee ones are a lot cheaper than the Action Men, as you know, and also they come with a bit of detail on that you can play with, but also it doesn't really matter if I make a mess of it because it's Cherylee. I can do it again and again. Whereas with Action Men cars, things are a bit more expensive. It puts you under a bit more pressure to make a nice job of it if you're going to do it at all. So here's box number 2. This is well packed. Look at this. So lots of paper in here. Really nicely done. Okay, so this is another motorcycle sidecar. And it's not bad. I'm just having a look at the condition, because obviously often when these come you'll have so many issues that weren't necessarily advertised. It's a little bit loose, that's not a problem. We'll just get the star locks tightened up. I'll be taking it all apart to paint it anyway. I've just done one which is a Africa core, and what I plan to do is to try and sell it on eBay. I think I paid around about £15-16 for that one in a job lot amongst other things. So I'm just going to see how it sells on eBay. I'm going to put it up for auction, having known that I've painted it and customized it, and I'll probably know from that auction price whether people like it and are receptive to it, or whether I've made a dreadful job of it. But you will be seeing it on here first, so panic you not. But yeah, this is a nice basis. It's tidy, it's not battered, it's not scuffed, it's not got any ridiculous holes in it. All the panniers are there, the carriers are there, so the star locks are there. Someone's put the rear number plate on the side of the engine rather than on the rear, go figure. So that's really nice, and yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Now this is an interesting one, because I bought this off the same person. I bought 2 lots off the same person, and the other one might be this one actually. Just thinking about it, tank. Yeah, I think this is these 2 are off the same seller on eBay. Yes, they are. I can tell by the handwriting. So that was nice, and I didn't even realise it was the same seller until I'd bought them both, because the pictures were in different situations. So it was only later that I realised I'd bought 2 off the same seller. So those are those, or those are those I should say. I'm very tongue-tied today. I had a really, with my dementia, I have what I call sometimes foggy days, and the days whereby things become a little bit confused or difficult for me. It doesn't always happen. I most of the time notice a decline in my health mentally, but it's always manageable. But there are some days when things become a bit much for me. So a couple of days ago I socialized with a couple of different people. I had a really lovely visitor here called Terry, who's into the vintage Action Men. He came and had a brew with me, and we met for the first time, and I sort of showed him the room, and we had a really lovely chat. And then I also went out later that day and had a coffee with someone else from the town who's an acquaintance. But I find it very tiring to do a lot of chit chat. Part of the reason why I try and keep those videos around 10 minutes as well, because it's just easier for me, it's manageable. But yesterday, as a result of that, I was just shattered, and I found life a bit difficult around the family. I was very quiet all day, and I wanted to be so. So yeah, you take the rough with the smooth, don't you? It's all different. So today I'm having a good day, but I'm finding that because I'm not sleeping that well, I stumble over my words a little bit, and I get some of my pronunciations a little bit rubbish. So you'll have to excuse me on that front if you don't mind. But I know you don't mind because you're not bothered. You're used to people on YouTube rabbiting on. Right, so this one I bought just recently as a bit of a mistake, because I've already got 2 of these. but it was just the vehicle I was interested in. I'm going to have to break this box a little bit, I think, because this won't come out. So what have we got here, Craig? We have the Chevrolet Cub patrol car. Now, a little story, I've got a couple of these already. I'm just keeping an eye on the time. We're at 10 minutes. I've got a couple of these already, but I bought this one just for the vehicle. It was a really cracking price, and the fact that it came with the box, I wasn't really interested in having a boxed one, but the box is a bonus. But it was just in really nice condition, and I thought this would make a really nice job of, because it's with the box, trying to bring it back to absolutely original. So give it a really good plastic polish up, put all nice new star locks on it, put the gun on it, put all the correct stickers on it everywhere, and see if we can really make it nice and immaculate and get someone else excited about having an immaculate Cub car. If I decide that I'm not going to do that and I paint it up and weather it and do all the rest of the bits and bobs, I'll probably still sell it with the box, but I'll try and make a job of making sure that it's really nice. But I've not fully decided yet. And this one came with the gun, and we all know how difficult the guns are to find. So, and there we go, that's a beautiful intact gun. Very happy with that. So that with the box and the gun. I've got a couple that have all of the leaflets, all of the sticker packs undone, but prices are paid for all of these. If I can tell you that I got all three of these vehicles, including the boxed one, for less than £35. Pretty good. I'm really happy with that. That's a hobby that doesn't cost the earth to me, because I think I'm going to get hours and hours and hours of fun out of just playing with these and seeing what I can do with them. Probably my next video may be an unboxing of the stuff I get later this afternoon, or it may be that I'm showing you the motorcycle sidecar that I did. So, but thank you very much for bearing with me and for joining me. I hope you found it of interest, and I'll catch you at the next one. Cheers.